Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and more. I'm your host Jay, and today I'm going to talk to you. I had to say more because a lot of people always like, Mo, what's Mo? What's Mo? Man, you get the point. I want to talk to you guys today about Bitcoin, the Bitcoin chart. I want to talk to you about the total 2 chart. I also want to look at the Omi chart because a couple people are asking me, hey, can you tell me what you're seeing on this chart? Because I'm not sure what I'm seeing on this chart, so I want to take a look at that. Also, I want to show you guys a breadcrumb that was left in the Omi app of some huge things that might be coming in the future. And if you know anything about breadcrumbs and what universe those come from, you might already be a little bit on to what I am talking about. Or if you're in the Telegram group, then you probably already know. So if you're not in the Telegram group, go ahead and get in that thing. The link is in the description below. And I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about Lukso. So I also want to talk to you guys about Kylin. So we got an action-packed video today, whole bunch of stuff to talk about. So let's just get right into it. So right now, Bitcoin sitting at 48,000, and looking at this chart, it's like, cool, it's doing what I was expecting it to do. Let's go sideways for a little bit. Right now I got these 3 trend lines, and basically I'm just hoping that this prediction line and this prediction line ends up what we staying in between for the next 2 months or so before we head our way on up to continue pumping like super hard. So I'm hoping that we kind of just go sideways for a little bit. Now if this thing breaks lower, which it can, there could be a possible pattern that looks something like this and goes lower back down here, but I'm not really thinking that's gonna happen. I'm hoping that it just bounces right here off of the $42,000 level, and I see that a bunch of people way bigger and way richer than me have buy orders set up there, so that looks pretty good as well. Also down here on the TDI indicator, you can see that we're in the green, might be headed to the red soon, but we are in the green level, looking pretty good there. So ranging in between 43 and 56, that is what I want to see with a safe top of 70,000 right now, until we get to about April. And this is just predictions. I don't know why people like predictions so much, but these are just predictions. But yeah, for now, let's just range back and forth until we get to April. Then let's blast off like crazy. Going into the Bitcoin dominance, this is what it's looking like right here. Bitcoin dominance is not really mattering much because we're in a bull run, so people are buying altcoins just as fast as they're buying Bitcoin, so skip that. Total 2 right now, we are ranging in this blue range area right here that I was like, hopefully we can range into before we head up into this next level. So I'm hoping that this does the same thing as Bitcoin, but nonetheless, as long as it doesn't start breaking below these lines, we are in an uptrend, and I feel safe about holding my altcoin bags as long as we don't start to break lower. Then I could expect that, like, hey, I'm gonna assume to myself that, like, hey, my bags, even if they go down 1 day or 2 days, they're gonna recover in the future. My overall portfolio's up, so we're looking good. We are in a uptrend on the total 2. Anything can happen though. Bitcoin has a huge dump, or the world market has a huge dump, so take everything with a grain of salt, and this is not financial advice, of course. With all that being said, let's look at some more charts. So Kylin, I've been talking about that coin for the last couple of days, and I urged people to be careful. Don't really buy in at over $1. They told you to not FOMO and don't buy in over $1. And look at that. The price is down to 85 cents. So the price mechanism for this actually worked how it was supposed to work. And now it's looking like there's going to be some price discovery going on. Looking at the chart right here on Dex tools. So if you're ever having a trouble finding a chart for any of the tokens on Ethereum, check out Dex tools. You can get some nice charting feature here. You can even click here and trade, from Dex tools. But check out Dex tools. It's showing me the chart of Omi of Kylin, where a lot of people couldn't find it, where they can actually write on it and stuff like that. But creating a bottom, so that's what I want to see. See how long, see if it dips a little bit lower, but I can see, around 75 to 85 cents is where the market is deciding they want this token to be at for now on its first day of trading, because today is its first day of actual trading. So yeah, I still haven't hopped into Kylin yet. I'm waiting to see what it does from this move here, because looking back at it again, this is a 30-minute chart. If I go to the hour chart, it's just been ranging back and forth for a little bit. This is the chart of Omi on not looking good. So this is the chart of Omi on Bitmax. And it just got added to Bitmax, so the chart of Omi on Bitmax looks a little bit different. There's a lot less liquidity of people trading on here right now. A lot of people are trading on Bitforex, but if you're having trouble with Bitforex and stuff like that, you know, Omi is trading on another exchange now. It is available on Bitmax. You can buy it over there. But this is the chart, downtrend, obvious downtrend, and yeah, so I'm wondering when this thing is going to recover. Here is the chart of Omi on Bitmax. So I like to look at it on here a little bit better because I have a lot more historical data. But looking here after the initial pump, you could see that the volume is kind of going down for now until people find out a couple of other things that I'm going to talk about in a second. Volume is going down, and we have two things. I saw some people saying, hey, look, this could be some type of triangle, some type of wedge, some type of something like that. Okay, all I'm saying is this: if it goes back up, it's gonna go above the all-time high. If it dips down right now, it's gonna go to about 0.0015, which is the bottom of these wicks. Hopefully it wicks back up really fast, but nonetheless, that's what I'm seeing on these charts. Now, if it does start to break below this, then yeah, it could retest these low levels, which I wouldn't be mad about, because I would be trying to collect more. Because in the Telegram group today, somebody logged on to the Omi app and they said, hey, check this out, it's kind of interesting. So on the Omi app, here's a picture of it. It says the brands at the top. It has the browse, the drops, and the brands. Okay, the light went out, so we're gonna have to deal with this with the light off. And the brands, and right there, I don't know if you can see that behind where it says brands, but if you zoom on in, you see that it is this. Oops, it's not that. It is this, and you got Captain America, Marvel. Basically, you got the Marvel heads coming. So I don't believe that this has been announced yet from Omi. I haven't seen anything about them working with Marvel. I've seen DC, I've seen other things like that, but I haven't seen Marvel. And of course, Marvel is the most huge universe right now in the universe. So this could be very nice if they end up pulling this one off. When I go on to my app, I see what looks like, when I go to upcoming brands, I see what actually looks like a white Iron Man figure. So that was pretty interesting as well. So Lukso has been going absolutely ridiculous over the last couple of weeks. Looking at the last 90-day period, you could see that price was around here at around $1 something or so. So we have a nice solid about 12x so far in this token since I've been talking about it on this channel. Since I picked up some, we got a nice solid 15x on Lukso, and that's because the ICO just finished and things like that. On Twitter, you can see that they have some NFTs that are coming out and some nice talks and nice articles in Forbes about Lukso, and it has been the #1 performing NFT platform on Kucoin in the last 7 days. So Lukso is just doing its thing. I have signed up on Dematerialized to go ahead and try to get me some Lukso NFTs, because I think these NFTs are going to be pretty cool, especially for the fact that I know what's coming in the future. So what I look at with a lot of these platforms is, what are they going to be bringing out in the future? Right now they have value, they have a market value, and people are going to speculate on that. And in the future, when they release something new, what's going to be the price of that speculation? So right now I'm really liking the fact that they're going to have these augmented reality garments. So not only are you going to get to see them walking like this, they actually have some features where you could actually have this on your body. So that's pretty big to see in the future for Lukso. There's some people in the group who believe that Lukso should be a billion dollar market cap at least, citing that, hey, Gavin Wood, he had multi-billion dollar projects after coming from Ethereum. They said Charles Hoskinson had multi-billion dollar projects coming from being one of the founders of Ethereum. And here we have the guy who invented the ERC20, everything that's been getting us paid, you know, for the most part. This guy is the one behind Lukso, Fabian, and he's the only one who doesn't have his billion-dollar project yet. So let's see if we're heading there for Lukso. That will be pretty nice to see. Already seeing nice gains in this token. It is no longer a low cap gem, but it is nonetheless a gem for sure. Not even in the top 100 yet. So let me know what you guys think about Omi, Lukso, Dematerialize, the Total 2, the Bitcoin dominance, or Bitcoin itself. Let me know what you guys are looking at. Holding anything in crypto that you think I should be checking out that you don't think I'm checking out already. Share the video. Help me with these YouTube alga haters. Till next time. Peace.